This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
Going balls out in the lumberyard, watching the Grunion Pro Magi. If you're listening to this, don't even waste your time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie. This is episode number 106. My name is Adam. With me today, we have Kevin. How are you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing all right.
And we're also joined by Ryan. How are you?
Backing my suitcase for Texas, and it's purple.
Purple?
You have a purple suitcase?
Yep.
Is that like new? Did you just get that?
The only other there was pink and
She got pink. That would have got pink.
like baby blue.
I would have went with
My
pink.
mom thought purple is the best color.
These days, I just want something that's going to stand out when it pops through baggage claim.
That's kind of what I was saying later.
I didn't
But
tell
I still hate the fact that it's purple.
I didn't tell you guys this. When I flew back from Sundance, when I picked up my bag from the baggage claim, it had a lock on it, like a luggage lock.
Mm-hmm.
There was a luggage lock on it. My bag was locked.
What? Why?
Yeah, isn't that weird? I don't know. I have no idea. So we get the bag, and we found a TSA guy, and we were like, hey, there's a lock on our luggage. Do you have a key to get this off? And the guy was like, no, I don't know what's going on there. And I was like, it says TSA on the lock. You don't have a key? And he's like, no, I don't have a key. I don't know where that came from. So I had to drive to Walmart from the airport and buy bolt cutters to cut off the lock.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It was so weird. Like, I took a picture of it and everything. I was like, this is so bizarre. Anyway, what movie do we have you watch this week?
Meet the Spartans.
Had to do it. Meet the Spartans. Picked this in honor of the new 300 coming out. What's it called? 300 Rise of an Empire. This is directed by Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer. We did have you watch at least one of their other movies before, maybe even two. I have a synopsis here. The heroic Spartan king Leonidas, armed with nothing but leather underwear and a cape, leads a ragtag bunch of 13 Spartan misfit warriors to defend their homeland against thousands of invading Persians, whom include the Ghost Rider, Rocky Balboa, the Autobots, and an ugly, hunchbacked Paris Hilton and a shaved head Britney Spears. Oh my goodness. We do have a trailer here. Let's give this a listen. This is Meet the Spartans.
Have you assembled my army?
Yes, King.
300 of Sparta's best warriors.
Spartans! I wanted 300. This seems like less.
Move out! Are no match for the year's biggest movies.
You'll pay for this, Balboa. See what you got.
Ew. This is Sparta!
What the hell was that?
That is how men of Sparta greet one another.
All right.
It's okay.
It's kind of, since it's all like visual gags, it's kind of even less funny when you're just hearing it.
It's not funny at all, ever.
Yeah, it's not fun in the first place.
Why don't you tell us about this, Ryan?
Well, I had to watch Kevin Costner. That was followed up with Nick Cannon. And just when I thought things didn't get any worse, this came. I had to watch it. Basically, what happens is they poke fun at various things that happened the year this was made, but obviously, people come to invade Sparta, and the Spartans defend them, and they get someone in their group tells everyone else how to correctly attack them, and they lose and die. and that's it. Oh yeah, and they fight Method Man.
Nice.
And Carmen Electra talks about Harry Knowles.
Oh yeah. Carmen Electra talks about Harry Knowles.
Yes.
Right there, that's your tagline. Perfect. Nailed it.
Oh God. So what? In the synopsis we read about Britney Spears, Rocky Balboa. What were some of the other like spoofs that they did in this one, other than 300, obviously?
Kim Federline. Paris Hilton, New Friend Dimension, Ugly Betty.
Yeah.
Ugly Betty. Are you serious?
Transformers.
Is that show still on, by the way? Is Ugly Betty still on?
I don't think. I don't think so.
Transformers. Anything else? Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. I don't. There might have been some other things, but I really didn't care enough to remember.
There's a Dane Cook look-alike on here. Is he? Did they make fun of Dane Cook?
They did a little bit. They made like one or two sentences.
And it looks like they also made fun of Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, she's in it, but there's nothing really said about her. She just gets run over by a car.
Oh my god.
So what'd you think of this? What'd you think of this overall?
It was terrible.
Oh.
It was nice to look at Carmen Electra. It sucked when she opened her mouth. And it was cool to look at Method Man for about 5 minutes.
For the same reason that it was cool to look at Carmen Electra?
No. Method Man just makes me giggle. Looking
Now,
at it.
does he play Method Man? Like, does he play himself or is he playing something else?
He's a Persian emissary.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And they have he has a dance off with the Spartan and your mama contest.
Oh god.
Oh, Yo Mama fight. All right.
Oh god.
Was
Yo
this
mama.
movie spoofing like the early 90s?
I don't know when was it made? 2007?
This says 2008 on IMDb, but it says January 2008, so it probably was spoofing everything that came out in 07. I'm pretty sure 300 came.
Spoof, I don't even remember or care about remembering. Like it wasn't that prominent to me.
It looks like Nicole Parker here played the Paula Abdul lookalike, Britney Spears lookalike, Ellen DeGeneres lookalike, and Hunchback Paris. Wow. She had a lot to do in this movie.
He did.
How
Does she carry it?
Yeah, how were her performances as these characters?
Oh, they were pretty terrible. Britney Spears, that made me laugh for about maybe 1 minute. And then I was like, alright, I'm done. And the Paris Hilton thing, well, I don't like her to begin with. So I just made her want to punch it in the face the entire time.
I just have this vision of you sitting in your chair, just punching the TV.
You're trying to punch it,
but he's too far away.
He's just too far away, can't reach it.
We need 3D. We need physical 3D.
Now Kevin Sorbo was the captain. How was he?
It was alright. It was actually probably the best. I mean, it wasn't good, but it is probably the best actor.
Comparatively speaking, he was the best. Is what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Him and Diedrich.
Diedrich Bader. He's in all of these movies.
I get the feeling that he'll do anything.
Yeah.
Like
He does.
You go to him and you're like, hey, I got this idea for you, and before you even get it out there, he's like, yeah, I'll do it.
Let's do it.
He's a good guy. He's just helping out everybody.
Yeah, he's just an easygoing kind of guy. I mean, he's in tons of stuff.
Yeah, he's in the Starving Games. He's President Snowballs.
Yep. We had you watch that one.
Yep.
He was in the Pound Puppies TV show.
Nice.
I didn't know they had.
Oh,
I didn't know they had a Pound Puppies TV show. Apparently
neither
they brought
did
that back.
I.
They brought it back, man.
What
Brought it back.
happened on that TV show?
I'm not sure.
I think they were all euthanized.
It's a terrible way to end that show.
That was the season finale, the series finale.
No one came to adopt them, and they just all got euthanized. Sad end.
Now the main guy is played by Sean McGuire. He was Leonidas. How did he do?
He kind of sounded like him. That's about it. Terrible actor. Terrible. I guess he kind of looked like him. Looked and sounded. But like I said, the overall dialogue is so bad that I didn't give a fuck when I was watching it. I didn't care what happened. I just wanted it to be over.
You were just praying that it would end. It is only 86 minutes, so it's not even an hour and a half.
I don't understand though, because the tagline says "Prepare to die, laughing." So apparently, you just didn't get it, Ryan.
It was over your head.
Yeah,
Meet the Spartans was over his head. You just didn't get the nuance.
There's a lot of subtext in Meet the Spartans.
What made you laugh? Were there any laughs? You mentioned the Britney Spears thing. Were there any other laughs?
And not particularly, no.
What about the fat guy from Borat
Uh,
as Xerxes?
maybe for a second before he talked.
I like how everything makes you laugh until they open their mouths.
Yes.
Well, often that's what happens in these movies. It's like a visual gag and it's funny, and then they add some dialogue in there, and that just
Ruins all
makes
of
it lose the momentum.
Yeah, they say all kinds of stupid shit.
Well, let's talk about Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer. We talked about these guys before. They've done all those movies like Scary Movie. I don't think they directed. Did they direct any of this? They didn't direct any of the Scary Movies, but they did Vampires Suck, The Starving Games, Disaster Movie, Epic Movie, Date Movie. What's next? What is next? Actually,
Next
Shit,
is
man.
Super Fast, a goof spoof of the Fast and Furious racing movies. That's what's next.
yeah, there we go.
It's about time Fast and Furious gets the goof spoof treatment.
I agree. I completely agree.
I mean, how many are they on now? Like 7? They're on 7. They haven't been goof spoofed yet? Come on.
It's definitely time. Especially
Thank
because
God for Jason and Aaron.
The Hangover, the Hunger Games has 2 of them. There's the one that we had you watch, The Starving Games, and then there's one that just came out, or it's coming out soon, called The Hungover Games.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, that's why I said Hangover and fucked it up.
Man, that's genius. Genius.
The Hungover Game. I don't think those guys are involved with this, though.
What's worse, these movies or Asylum?
They're like different level of terrible. They're hard to compare. Like some movies are just shittily made. These movies are fucking like everything about them is terrible. The dialogue, the story, everything.
Yeah, I feel like we're always coming back to these goof spoofs and talking about them.
You can't stay away. But these seem so much worse because they're so of the moment, like with their pop culture references.
Like if you
and
watch it a year later, and it's like, what?
Yeah, and a lot of times they're centered around pop culture references that like people have completely forgotten about.
Yeah,
like Ugly Betty, really? Ugly Betty. We're gonna lampoon Ugly Betty. All right.
That's why I think if they make any more of these goof spoofs, it should be. They need to make it like Airplane, or because I would see one of those. You know, I would see a goof spoof that is more like the classic style.
Yeah.
Or even like Hot Shots. And I know we've talked about this before.
Hot
But
Shots is awesome.
I know that the new David Wayne movie is something of a goof spoof. I didn't get a chance to see it. I think it's called like They Came Together, and it's a goof spoof of like rom-coms with Paul Rudd and Amy Poehler, and I'm pretty
I like
sure
that.
that's
I like the sound of that.
I saw a clip and it definitely looks like it's goof spoof territory. But I would say that Wet Hot American Summer was a goof spoof too,
Yes, it was.
and they
A
did
very
it
good one.
Yeah,
Very
they did it
good.
right.
Chase Lounge.
You have barbecue
what-
sauce all over your face.
Chase Lounge is still one of the funniest lines from the movie for me.
I love that movie because you go back and watch it now and you're just like, holy shit, there are so many famous people in this movie. It is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bradley Cooper and Elizabeth Banks.
I love it.
All right, Ryan, any other thoughts before I get your drum roll on Meet the Spartans?
Another waste of time.
That's a shame.
I do enjoy that we keep essentially one-upping ourselves. Like you continuously keep saying that you didn't think it could get worse, but it always does.
It always gets
I-
worse.
Yeah, I like that track that we're on. And it's funny that you say that after like what is this like 4 or 5 weeks removed from Solo?
Yeah,
It's still getting worse.
that's what we need to do. We
At
need.
least that was like, all right, this is fucked up.
But
Oh,
it's competently made.
It's entertaining to be more of this garbage.
That's what we need to do. We need to start a campaign. Instead of it gets better, it gets worse.
It gets worse.
And we need to keep making it worse and worse for him.
And then we need to get Ryan to make sort of like he was saying, there's different types of awful. We need some sort of like visual interpretation of that, like Ryan's levels of awful.
Yeah, I would like that. And I
It'd
would
be
also,
it'd be sort of like a food pyramid.
I would also
with
like
all
video diaries of him talking to the camera.
Yeah, punching TVs and shit. That'd be awesome.
Hey guys, I'm here watching
Had a
it.
really hard evening. Had to watch Meet the Spartans.
Hopefully they'll cheer me up.
I'm
right.
sort of disappointed that you didn't die laughing though. I think that would be a great way to go.
I'm sort of disappointed that I didn't die in general.
While watching, so you wouldn't have to watch it. It'd be funny if that really happened and like they started getting all these lawsuits filed against them. People are dying laughing.
Uh,
All right, Ryan.
I would enjoy that.
What do you give Meet the Spartans?
Jill,
That was a quick two.
Yeah, this is an emphatic two. Now, what's funnier, Meet the Spartans or the original 300? Because the original 300 looks pretty early.
I enjoyed the original one more.
What do you think about 300 Rise of an Empire?
I kind of miss it. I like that. Like, I guess you would call it art style.
The lots of dudes baring their chests,
No, like
oiling it up,
Yeah, we know exactly what you're talking about.
flexing the abs,
Blood's cartoony and
cartoony.
dark. I don't know how to explain it.
I know what you mean. I'm just giving you a hard time.
You just like cartoony hunks.
You just
get
like the super slow motion, ultra stylized CG violence.
Yes.
I haven't seen 300 since it came out in theaters, but something tells me that it does not hold up.
What?
Something tells me.
Oh, it gets better on rewatches.
Oh yeah.
Kidding me?
Okay.
Oh.
Might have to rewatch it then before
It's unbelievable.
300 Rise of an Empire.
I've never seen it. Just to clear
Never
that
saw
up.
300?
No, never seen 300.
I mean, visually, it's, pretty amazing, but story-wise, it's not there. And
It's surprising, but it's Zack Snyder.
But it's Zack Snyder.
That can't
He's
be
known
true.
for his rich storytelling.
Are you kidding me? How's
Yeah.
that possible?
That's because Diedrich Bader is done it.
He probably
Diedrich
is.
Bader is not in the original
He
300.
probably did like the catering.
Maybe he was that like monster Remember the giant monster that they fight that's like really fat and has like the hook arms?
Yes.
Oh god. 300.
Spoofs.
So you are interested in seeing 300 Rise of an Empire.
Yes.
It's directed by Nomuro.
Mm-hmm.
Gnome.
Noam Murrow.
That's what I'm talking about.
And this guy only did the movie Smart People.
That seems like an odd. Are you serious?
Natural transition. Smart People to 300 Rise of an Empire, of course.
Makes complete sense.
Did you see Smart People?
I did not.
I did. I hated it. So, any other thoughts on 300 or 300 Rise of an Empire or Meet the Spartans, Ryan?
The first two are okay. Last one sucks. They just mentioned. That's where I'm gonna leave it.
Well, something tells me that this new one's not going to be very good.
Yeah, how do you know that? How do you know?
He's from the future.
Time traveling Ryan.
That sounds like a web series. Time traveling Ryan.
His wheelchair is a time machine.
That sounds amazing.
That,
Alright.
but
I wish I
malfunction.
could travel back in time and make them not make this movie.
But it always malfunctions and takes you back to awful times.
He just keeps ending up like during the Black Plague, and he tries to get out, and he just ends up back at it in the beginning of the Black Plague.
just out in the middle of the Black Plague, but he's still in the wheelchair, so he can't get around because it's just rocks and shit. So he's just stuck in the middle of the Black Plague. Every time.
Yeah, successful Black Plague England.
All right, well, I think that'll wrap it up. For all the latest film news and reviews, visit us at filmpulse.net. Send us an email at feedback@filmpulse.net. Follow us on Twitter at filmpulse.net, and be sure to rate us on iTunes. We appreciate that very much. For filmpulse.net, my name is Adam.
And I am Kevin.
Come on.
And we'll see you. Actually, you won't see us on Monday because we'll be at South by. So we'll see you next Thursday for another Ryan Watches a Movie.
Ryan out.
Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? Did you think I'd crumble?
Whoa, what's going on, Ryan?
Oh, he finally died laughing.
Nothing.
It takes a while.